The girl in front is the one my grandfather betrothed me to 18 years ago. Years ago, my grandfather and Tong Tong's grandfather went into business together, and both our families were very well off. But Tong Tong's father never lived a decent life and squandered the family fortune. He managed to blow through the entire family business. Now, he's eyeing a 500,000 dowry and forcing Tong Tong to marry a boss 12 years her senior. Everyone, what should Tong Tong do? Go.
Oh, Chen Yang, you're here.
Tong Tong, you're so unreasonable. You're 25 already. Why are you still so rebellious? What do you mean? You've already made it clear you don't agree to this.
Of course I don't agree. He's 12 years older than me, 12 whole years. He'll be more caring and treat you better. Besides, you know our family's situation. Grandpa needs care, and your brother is 30 and can't even afford to get married. Right? And I need about 100,000 or 80,000. Our business depends on this 500,000. Dad, I know we're struggling and need money, but we used to be rich. Didn't you spend and gamble away all the money Grandpa started the business with? So now that we're broke, you can't just trade my marriage for money. Tong Tong, how can you say that? Your grandfather said I was okay. It's true I let the family and your grandfather down, but isn't that in the past? Do you think I don't regret it? Can't you just help the family out right now?
I have a job. I'm a preschool teacher. I make 3,000 or 4,000 a month, and I can set up a stall to earn more. This is my lifelong marriage. I don't want this. Can't we just save up slowly?
You said it yourself, 3,000 or 4,000, even 5,000. By the time you hit 500,000, who knows when that will be? We need the money right now, right? Just agree to this.
But this is my lifelong marriage. I don't want to. I have no feelings for him.
Feelings grow over time. He looks decent enough. Why don't you meet him? He's about to send the money over. Hello, I am.
I thought I saw you earlier. Who are you? Is it appropriate for you to stand there and listen to other people's conversations?
No, he's not an outsider.
Not an outsider? Then who is he?
He's the one my grandfather betrothed me to. The one from over a decade ago.
Ah, is this our first time meeting? My name is Chen Yang. I have some memory of it. I think my dad said you were still quite small then, right? Yes, back then. Grandpa Wu and my grandpa did business together and were very close. Tong Tong and I are similar in age. This arranged marriage was set 18 years ago. I think I just overheard you two talking about this. So, Master Wu, they say you accepted 500,000 in dowry from them. The 500,000 was transferred by President Shuai. The issue is, what year is this? Old traditions like this should change. It's been too many years, we shouldn't recognize it, right? I mean, look, this is our first time meeting.
That's right.
An arranged marriage made by the older generation can't just be ignored. Well, you might not know, young man, but there have been earth-shaking changes over these 18 years. My family has fallen on hard times. Sigh, now my dad is bedridden, and my son has no prospects and no way to continue our family line. I'm just working odd jobs, earning 100, 200, or 300 a day. I need a big break, not much, maybe 80,000 or 100,000. It all depends on this 500,000. So if I understand you correctly, your family needs money, so you sold Tong Tong for 500,000 to use for yourselves, is that it?
Young man, why would you say it like that? How can you speak so harshly? You're just a delivery guy, aren't you? Carrying a delivery bag, yet you accuse me of selling my daughter. She is the apple of my eye. There was no other way. When I have money, I'll pay back the 5 million, HMPH.
You've got to be kidding. This is my lifelong marriage. I am not willing to trade my marriage for money. But haven't you already accepted the 500,000?
The 500,000 was sent by President Shuai. It's a done deal.
But I really don't want this. So then.
Uncle Wu, you just keep talking.
What is it that you have to say? Speak.
Look, we just met, and I know I just spoke a bit harshly. Exactly, way too harshly. But I think it's not as harsh as what you've done. You only talk about the 500,000 dowry, But have you ever asked for Tongtong's opinion? You're sacrificing your daughter's lifelong happiness without even considering her.
I am not willing, but my dad has already taken the 500,000. I have no choice now and don't know what to do. Uncles and aunts in front of the screen, do you think I should stand my ground? If you support me, click whatever you can on the screen, or leave a comment so I can see it.
Nobody's opinion matters. You're my daughter, I'm your own father, what I say goes. Uncle, if I hadn't come here this time, I wouldn't have known about this. But now that I know what's happening to Tongtong, I definitely won't agree to this. What are you disagreeing with? You're just a delivery guy, and that guy over there is rich and handsome, right? They've already agreed, and the 500,000 has been transferred. Tongtong will be happy in the future, you just wait and see.
Just because I'm carrying a delivery box, doesn't necessarily mean I'm a delivery guy, right? That box. What I'm telling you right now is, you'd better hurry up and return that 500,000 to the boss. Tongtong herself doesn't agree to this engagement, so forcing her is useless. If the family needs money, I brought some wealth with me when I came to find Tongtong this time. HMPH, but I feel that money shouldn't be what defines Tongtong's happiness. If your family needs money for Grandpa Wu's medical treatment, just take the money in that box and use it.
Young man. You've got some nerve. You're young, but your attitude is big. My dad's treatment will cost 300,000. Without 200,000 or 300,000, it won't be treated well. You make 5 yuan per delivery. Even if you do 100 deliveries, that's only 500 yuan, hardly enough to plug a gap.
Back when Grandpa Wu went into business with my grandfather, the family was so wealthy. I only realized the family was like this after I came this time. There's 1 million in that box. Take it and go quickly.
Is this the kind of thing a child should be saying? I'm already 48. I want to see what kind of tricks you have up your sleeve. HMPH. This is so much. 100,000. 200,000. Wow. This is a big deal. Tongtong. I think your father acts without thinking sometimes. I think this engagement can be reconsidered. How about I've returned the money, can we talk about it, Tongtong? Uncle Wu, you have the money now, hurry up and take Grandpa Wu to see the doctor first.
We can talk about the rest later.
Be good to my daughter in the future. You guys walk your own path from here on. I'll take this, okay?
Where did you get so much money?
I lied to you. Actually, I'm not a delivery guy. I've always been doing my own business, so.
So you're rich, right? That still doesn't work, He's only after the money, he can't just take it. I'll go get it back for you.
If you get it back, what will he do to you then?